Is this live? I have to check. This might be live. So if it is, then hello. We are doing a live stream, obviously. So I will wait. I will wait for people to join. I will wait. I will wait for people, people to join the stream, and I will do a few things. For example, I will play the GeoGuessr game. This is a game, and you probably know the game already, actually, if you are watching this. But if you are new, this will be a live stream of comprehensible input for English. So, yeah. Oh, there is... Hello, we have 2 people already. Hi from Argentina from Evelyn Vasquez and Fagon. All right, hello. Yes, I am back. So, first, I will do Open Guesser. I will play this game and talk about the pictures. Here, we have a picture with a blue truck, a blue car. It looks like a car from Europe. European cars. To me, this looks like a car from... these are nice cars. Okay, this is kind of how it looks. It doesn't look like a brand of American car. It doesn't look like an American brand. These are the brands, the different brands of cars, the different companies or brands. This shirt, what brand is this shirt? I don't know. I don't know what brand this is. I can check. I can see what brand is this. Rifle Jeanswear. That's the brand. So, yeah. The brand of this car looks like a European brand. Saludos desde Peru. Hello. Okay, the chat. That's right. There was a way to put the chat. Shoot, I forget already. That's embarrassing. Embarrassing. It's embarrassing a little bit that I forget how to put the chat on my screen. How do I do that? How do I put the YouTube chat? Wait, it was simple. It was like, it might have been a setting. It might have been a setting. Oh my God, sorry. A setting that I needed to adjust before. It might have been something that I needed to do before the stream. But let's keep going. Can you help us how to pronounce the word party It is difficult to pronounce the R sound before the T. Party. Party. Well, I don't think I can help you that much to pronounce this, other than just saying the word, saying party. Party. A dart. A dart is a word that sounds like party. You have to use the same sound. R. R. Honestly, if you want help pronouncing the R, dart, party sound, maybe just watch some pirate videos, because they often make this sound. R. I'm going to my earphones. Let me grab my earphones. Earphones. That's what I call these. You can call them earbuds. There are a few words for these. Earbuds. Oh wait, I didn't finish the GeoGuessr. Sorry. I was talking about GeoGuessr, but I got sidetracked. This is a good word. I got sidetracked like this. These are tracks. These are train tracks. Train tracks are these pieces of iron, normally. It's made of iron, and train tracks are the things upon which trains move. So, tracks. This track goes to the side. So, we say, I got sidetracked if we are talking about something, and then we forget to finish talking about that or doing something. You can be doing something like, you can be making dinner and then check your phone and get sidetracked. You get sidetracked on your phone, like, oh, the food. Oops, the food. So that's a cool word. How is your Spanish going? Can you tell us a phrase in Spanish? Sure. What is a good phrase in Spanish? I can't even think of one off the top of my head. But yeah, it's good. Spanish is good. I haven't been watching or listening too much. A little bit more French now. This guy has very good videos. I have been watching, and I'm thinking, when I was watching this, I was thinking, should I do this comic book thing? Free comic book websites. What is that website? Go Forest. Go play Forest. I actually need to re-download Forest. Would you like to see more game episodes? But yeah, for the live stream today, maybe GeoGuessr for a little bit. Seriously, just please let me know what kind of content you want to see. Oh, you do want me to play Forest. Okay, well, I need to re-download that. I need to re-download Forest library. So we will, oh wait, I'm not going to do this while I'm live streaming. That's not smart. It will cause a bad connection. It will cause a bad connection if I download a game. So I'm not going to do that. Maybe Africa, just because of these sorts of trees, these kinds of trees, these big rocks. I don't know. Maybe this looks like Africa to me. Yeah, it seems like how Africa might look. South Africa. Ooh, there is the name of the street. The Trans-America. Huh. Trans-America. So this could be anywhere in the Americas. Maybe. Does anyone have a guess? You can only change the city in the settings. Open guesser is a fan. Third button from the left. Third button from the left. Sorry, so this. Sorry, what is the third button from the left? Are you talking about the GeoGuessr or in the settings? Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to change the settings to only get cities. I couldn't figure that out. I couldn't figure it out. Forest. Yeah. Okay, I will make some forest videos, but I don't have the game. I don't have it downloaded. Okay. The Trans-America, there are no trees, so maybe South America, mountains. Why would there be a road here? There's not a road right there. Oh, it's the United States. Wow, Utah. Oh my God. Okay. This is the Trans-Gamba Highway. Sounds like Africa, maybe. There's some kind of vehicle, something with wheels. There's something with wheels on the road. I guess it's Africa. The Trans-Gamba. Total guess. That's just, oh, okay, Gambia. Makes sense. That makes sense. Gambia, Trans-Gambia, maybe. Maybe that's what it said. The button is called maps on top. Maps. Oh my God. Duh. I'm sorry. That's so obvious. Maps. Why did I not? Wow. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. That's what we say. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. It means you failed to make a simple, obvious connection from available clues. From clues. Clues are the things this guy is looking for or following. He's following some, in this case, the clues are footprints. But anyways, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. That the maps would be. Wow, this is gonna be so much better now. Thank you. Oh, and the chat. Okay, that's right. How do I get rid of this? There we go. Oh man. How do I... Okay, I will use my phone again. I will use my phone for this, and we will see the chat that way. Okay. Okay, nice. I can see the chat. I can read the chat now. This is a park. Sort of like a park. I don't know. What is this open piece of land here? What is this grass? Is it just a parking lot? I think so. I think so. I think this is just a parking lot where the cars are parked. Nobody is driving these cars. The cars are parked. It's just a parking lot. And this is just a piece of land. I'm going to move around a little bit in the pictures because why not? There are 2 very big buildings that could be hotels. They might be hotels for people to use on vacation. Looks like Florida. Yeah, it does. It does. And I would think close to the ocean. Close to the ocean. On the shore. Very close, near the beach. Near the beach. So I think Florida is a good guess. Let's just say right here. Okay. Not terrible to me. For me, not bad. Not a bad guess. Not a bad guess here. Next picture. Well, there's a lady walking. Looks like a lady with long hair, maybe. I don't know. There are 2 people walking over here. Let's see. Loin, head. So this is English. Shoulder. Shoulder. Head. This is English. This is a good little comprehensible input thing. This part of the pig, the leg, the loin. Yeah, you don't need to know this. You don't need to know loin. That's what's funny about language. You can be so good at English and just never learn this word. It's a type of, it's the location on the body of the pig of a certain muscle. A certain muscle. That's it. You don't need to know the word loin. Anyways, okay, back to the game. Dominoes. So this is the US, probably. I don't know if there are any dominoes in Europe. I don't know that. Can someone tell me, do you have this brand? Do you have this brand of pizza place? It's a pizza place. Domino's is a pizza place. Whoops. Well, there we go. Free advertisement for the original pizza here. There are some in Europe. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. So this could be Europe. There are people on bicycles. Now, we have bicycles in the United States. People use bicycles, but I think they use bicycles more in Europe. However, there are not many bicycles in the picture. So, there are not many bicycles. There are 2 motorcycles. 2 motorcycles. So, yeah, Europe or the US, I don't know. I can't. This little wall, yeah, this little stone wall, it's made of stone. And this green thing, I don't even know what this is, but it reminds me of New York City. It reminds me of New York City. So, I don't know. This is a tough picture, right? Like, how do people play this game well? All right, I'm going to say somewhere in like Pennsylvania, like this. Oh my God. Nope, that's Ireland. That's Dublin. Okay, it's going to be a big city, I guess. I don't know. Is it going to be a big city? A big city or any city? I don't know. Well, there is a semi-truck. There's a semi-truck. There's a smaller truck that we don't see in the United States. We never see this kind of truck here. but you see it elsewhere. You see these kinds of trucks elsewhere. Not in the United States, but you do see them in many other parts of the world. So it tells me we're probably not in the United States, but it doesn't tell me much. It doesn't tell me much. It just tells me probably not the United States. But hey, it could be. It could be, but I don't think so. I don't think so. All persons to report at Customs and Immigration. Okay, so all persons, people, persons. Hey, that's a person. Okay, you probably know the word. All persons to report just means to go to a place. So, person at the police station. That's a weird choice. Person at work. Okay. Here we go. This is good. These people report to work. They report to a person. She reports, like, one of these people has to report to the other. You just say that. And yeah, so all persons to report at Customs and Immigration. Hours of service, meaning the hours in which it's open and you can go. There are people here. Hours of service, Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. But that doesn't tell us much. I have to plug in the laptop. I have to plug in my laptop. Maybe South Africa, you think? Can you continue the vocabulary words? Yes, I will. Thank you for telling me to do it. Reminding me. South Africa, okay. Well, which city? I might as well pick a city. So. Oh. Wow. Very, very nice. Andre, dude. Great guess. Yeah. Maybe South Africa. All right, next picture. Okay. We're on a street. Well, we're on the side of the street. There's one guy walking with flip-flops. He's wearing flip-flops as he's walking on the side of the street. I think, yeah, this sidewalk right here, the sidewalk, okay. Oh, let me close some of these tabs. Okay. This sidewalk looks like it doesn't look like an American sidewalk. No. American sidewalks look like this. They look like this. Made of concrete. They are made of concrete. Concrete. Yeah. I think the vast majority of American sidewalks are made of concrete. They are not this kind of dirt sidewalk. This is like a dirt sidewalk. So, oh, this car, yeah. This is definitely not the United States. We do not have cars like this, or really all three of these look a little weird to me. The sign oh wait, in Europe they have their speed limit, European kilometer per hour. It's, yeah, it's that. So definitely, it's a bit like Vietnam, you think, really? Well, this lady, is that her face? I don't know. I'm trying to look at the skin. That's probably a bad idea. Like the skin of the lady or the people. It looks like white. So I think Europe somewhere like this. Like Italy. It looks very warm. I mean, it looks warm out. It looks, okay. It looks warm weather. There we go. That's better. Warm weather. So that could just be summer. Summer meaning a few months out of the year. You probably know the word summer. So many of you are like, yeah, summer, man. I know summer. Okay. My guess? The mountains of southern Italy, if that's even a thing. Spain. Okay, Madrid. Wow, right in Madrid. Cool. Is the chat working on my phone? It's a bit like Vietnam. No, just not as many messages today, I guess. Maybe. Okay. I just want to make sure it's working correctly. That's all. Wow, what a nice photo. La Grille du Rova. La Grille. Grill is an American English word. Grill. So, excuse me. Yeah, these are all grills, but also a local grill. A grill is also a place like this. A restaurant. Pretty much a restaurant. And it means they will have a grill. So the grill will have a grill for sure. Probably multiple grills in the grill. So yeah. Some kind of, or maybe this is just another word in another language. I don't know. But that's the English definition of grill. Maybe Brazil. Yeah. This guy dressed nice, short hair, brown. I like the Brazil guess. We have lots of water. Oh yeah, look at just how huge this is. And Rova sounds like a Portuguese word. I don't know who this is. Who is Harry? Yeah, definitely Brazil. Just if it's Sao Paulo and I don't guess Sao Paulo or Rio, I don't know. What? Madagascar. Okay. Well, so be it. So be it. Okay. Some kind of market. Some kind of market street. Not the United States. 100%. Definitely South America or, well, could be North America. Could be Mexico. But, well, yeah, could be. So let's look. Nah, these people have jackets. They have long sleeve jackets and pants. So I'm thinking down here. Wasn't there a mountain? Wasn't there a mountain? Are those clouds? And is that a mountain? Peru? Actually, maybe. Right? I think it's gonna be down here. Down here, like this. Right? Funny photo. This one. It is nice. It looks cool. It looks very cool. Should I just talk about the photo? What are these buckets? Why are there buckets stacked on top of one another? On top of each other? One another? Wait a second. Buckets stacked on top of. Let me ask ChatGPT. What is correct? Buckets stacked on top of each other or one another? Even this word, I make this mistake quite a lot. I forget that each other, two words. I forget. It feels like one word sometimes. Most of the time. Each other, okay. Well, why? Typically used. Oh, so both are fine. Okay. Literally, you can say either one. So yeah, stacked on top of each other. Okay, let's go with right here. No, that was Bolivia. But yeah, good guess. I was on the right continent. I was on the right continent. So Antarctica is a continent. South America, continent. Africa, etc. Wow. This is such a beautiful place. Oh my god. This is crazy. What is that? It looks like it's for animals. For animals to drink from. So this looks like a farm. It is a farm, right? Is this a farm? Oh, one moment. I forgot I can do this. Controls. Where are these settings? What? Where is this? Oh, here we go. Audio mixer. Started playing videos on YouTube. What are you thinking about game The Long Dark? Maybe playing time? Sure, I'll try that. I'll try a new game. I'll do that. Desktop audio mic off. Why is this stuff so confusing sometimes? Sources, audio mixer. I just want to clear my throat without having it come through the microphone. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. I think Europe, these huge mountains, maybe the Andes Mountains, which I forget where those are. But Switzerland, where even is Switzerland? There it is. Bern. Ooh, pretty close. It just looks like a picture that has a caption. So the words below a picture or attached to a picture looks like a picture that would be captioned Switzerland. All right. Well, this sign has potentially a lot of information. So, Westminster Terrace. I don't know. Debenture. What is this word? I have never seen. Cricket. Oh, what is this? Okay. This is not the United States. This is a different English or something. What is debenture? I think that's actually just people getting off benches. Sports benches. Come on, give me the better. This is not what I'm thinking of. Sports benches, football, like bleachers. These. But way bigger. What is this? Stadium bleachers. Yeah, like that. Stadium bleachers. That's a weird word. These are the bleachers. The bleachers is where people sit. Stadium has the field, the bleachers, the bathrooms, the food, the restaurants, or whatever. Bleachers, field, stadium. By the way. Okay, you say UK. We have a guess for the UK. So let's go Manchester, because don't a lot of sports things happen there? London. It was London. Well, correct. That's a good guess. That's a good guess. So let me ask you guys, spot the differences maybe now? Spot differences. Time guesser, comic book. Any preferences? Or investigate something with ChatGPT and Google Images? I don't know. What should we do? I am content to continue this for a little bit more, a little bit longer. I don't know what this is really, but it's something to do with electricity. This has something to do with electricity, power. Street signs right here are not American street signs. We do not have this circle shape with the red outer ring. There's a ring on the outside of red, some black line in the middle. I'm not aware of any American street signs that have this appearance. So, think in Europe. Like the same area, like the Switzerland area. But maybe older mountains than Switzerland. Which would be, I don't know where. I don't know. Berlin. Serbia. This is a city? What? Maybe the setting is, education. No. Maps. Capital cities. I'll do famous places. It doesn't look like, yeah, no, it doesn't. But it's okay. This game is still great. Man. Deutschland. This is gotta be Germany, right? It's gotta be Germany. Wow, it's very, very nice looking. So which place in Germany? Does anybody know? Berlin? All right. Yeah, I just guessed Berlin. Maybe now it is. Wow. Interesting. Very good. Yeah, Deutschland gave it away. We saw this. I don't know how to spell it. We saw this word Deutschland. That gave it away. Gave it away. It's Germany. Okay? It gives away the fact that the picture was taken most likely in Germany. It was a giveaway. It was a giveaway. It was a... Also, it was a dead giveaway. Dead. There's a meme. There's a meme. Dead giveaway. I forget what he's saying. Dead giveaway. Do you want me to explain this meme? Oh, that's your city? See, Andre, I forgot that, but if I knew it, if I knew that, I had forgotten. In 2027, I will go to study in Stuttgart. Is that how you say it? Stuttgart? Let's open up Google Earth. I don't know the fastest way to get there. Probably typing it into the search box. Stoot. Sorry, is it weird? Is it weird to do this? Because other people will see this and now they know. I don't know, is it weird? I'm just curious. Center of Germany. Kind of ish. That's cool. It's just cool how people watch my videos from all over the world at the same time too, or not at the same time. Either way, very interesting. Damn, Hawaii is way out here. Hawaii is just way out here. Damn, that's crazy. The world is just massive. So big. It's just massive. All right. Great Wall of China. That was my first thought. Okay. Definitely not the Great Wall of China. Well, actually, maybe, because there's probably a part of the Great Wall of China that's close to the water. Not that this is the Great Wall of China. Not that it is, but maybe. Like, it could be. Probably not. But where does the Great Wall of China go? Okay, I'm just trying to zoom in on this and say that maybe this picture is from right there. Sure, I will make that my guess. No. Yeah, Andre, that was. And I still wonder, was there some kind of data thing where the game picks a certain part of the world? I don't know. If it was pure chance, if it was, roll of the dice, if it was pure chance, it was so weird, crazy. I mean, not that crazy, really. Just a picture, but anyways, where is this? This tree? I don't know. It looks like, is that a fruit that you can eat? I think it's the Great Wall of China. The very end of the Great Wall of China, which was... Ooh, I didn't... Damn, it's so close to North Korea. It's crazy, North Korea is just here. It's just... Where is this, though? Where is this? I have no idea. Should I move? Yeah, let's move. I forgot I was going to move around the pictures. I want to read whatever is written on here. Is that English? See, that makes me think not the Great Wall of China. Well, I'm trying to get somewhere else. Ooh, the guy didn't go up. Oh, he went up this. I can go up this way. I can go up these stairs, but the game wouldn't let me go up the other stairs. Southeast Asia is a guess. Whoa, whoa. Wait, what? That's cool. They must use pictures from, like, everybody. It looks like Minecraft. Alright, Southeast Asia. China. No. Wow, that's crazy. Barbed wire. Interesting. The first thing I notice is barbed wire. Barbed wire. The barbs are the sharp parts of the wire. Barbed wire. So is it a prison or something? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait. This is a famous building, probably. And who is this? Who is this guy? Oh, we can't get very close to him. What's he doing? Is that a gun? Is that a gun? Bang, 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 bang. A gun right here. Maybe. He's wearing camouflage. Dude, probably. That's just weird. It's Argentina, yeah? Where in Argentina? This one. Maybe. Okay. Where in Argentina? Maybe the Buenos Aires. He's by the water. He's by the water. Let's say he's defending the entrance to La Plata. No, shoot. What? Damn. Moving on. Actually, yeah, last picture and then some find the differences for a little bit. Okay, we are in a fountain. There's some kind of water fountain, a big pool of water. Ah, yes, there are coins. It looks like there's coins. There are what appear to be coins at the bottom of this shallow water, because people throw coins into... Ah, would you rather? I forgot about that one. Yeah. I will do whatever you guys suggest. Pakistan, Italy, sorry. I'm not keeping up with the chat. All right, Italy. I like it. I like the Italy guess. And somewhere very warm, so down there. Rome. Nice. Oh, sorry. You said Rome. Don't you want to? Right. Let's play this game. Would you rather have your teeth permanently stuck together by hard candy? Oh my God. Some of these are so obvious. But I get worried. Like, oh, like anxious or troubled about actual or potential problems. In this case, a potential problem. The potential problem is that more than 5% of people said never taste sweetness. Sorry, let me explain. So, would you rather have your teeth permanently forever stuck together by hard candy, always stuck together by hard candy? So hard candy, your teeth would be like this always because of this hard candy. Or never taste sweetness again. Okay. Or you never taste anything sweet. You don't have sweet, but you still have savory. You still have the savory flavors to enjoy. Okay. Oh, I had the numbers wrong. So 17% of people said they want their teeth stuck together. So gum stuck on. You probably know the word stuck, right? The gum is stuck on the shoe. Stuck to the shoe. Sing carols door to door in a blizzard. A carol is a song. It's the kind of song that these people are singing. It's in the book. They are reading and singing a carol that's written in the book. Kind of like a poem. So you have to sing la li la li la carols door to door, meaning you knock on someone's door, hello, blah, 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 sing the carol, and go to the next door and do it again. And continue repeating that. Continue repeating one door, the next door, door to door. In a blizzard. Sorry. In a blizzard, which is a storm with lots of snow. It's just a storm where there is a lot of snow in that storm. Well, now it's a blizzard. Blizzard storm. It's still a storm, but it's a blizzard. It's a blizzard. Anyways. That or listen to off-key carolers outside your window all night. Or you have to listen to the carolers, the people, and they are off-key, meaning the way that they sing is like not good. They are not singing. Yeah, off-key. Why do we say that? I don't know. Off-key singing. Not having the correct tone or pitch. Out of tune. That's off-key. Off-key carolers outside your window all night. Well, if I pick blue, if I pick this one, I won't sleep. This would be annoying. Like, oh, I don't want to do this. Kind of annoying. But you would be able to sleep. So, oh my God. 61% of people said, no, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with the people singing. Wow. Only read short stories for the rest of your life, or never read a short story again. Huh. Short story is exactly what it sounds like. A short story. Probably never read it again. I don't read them. Okay. Eat. What are these? What are these questions? So easy. Eat only date nut bread for the rest of your life. That would change your life so much. That would change your life so much if you were to just eat nothing but date nut bread. Sorry, I will show you what is a date. Well, yes, this is a date. Today's date is Friday, December 19th. Also, these are dates. So, that's just the way it is. So date nut bread. However, date nut, like which nut? Date nut bread. Probably walnuts. I think walnuts are very popular for baking. Walnuts. But what is date nut bread? I just want to see what kind of nut. Probably walnuts. Okay. 1 cup chopped walnuts. Chopped. Meaning cut with a knife. Or any tool. Probably a knife. But yeah, just cut up. Walnuts that are chopped. Chop, 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 chop. Well, yeah, I will just never taste the bread because that's insane. Oh my God. Air your deepest grievances publicly. Ooh, that's an interesting sentence. Air your deepest grievances publicly. Means to say them, to express them, communicate. To air, I mean, literally, this is air. You're kind of getting your problems out into the air. So your deepest Grievances. Let's just look up the word grievance. A formal complaint or a strong feeling. It's like, oh, this thing that really bothers me. This really bad thing that bothers me. So yeah, publicly, so everyone can see or hear. Or participate in a physical challenge against your toughest rival every year. What the what? This is such a weird one. Participate in a physical challenge. Okay, a physical challenge. Can I get hurt? Can I get hurt in the physical challenge? Because if so, actually, how badly hurt? Because I don't want to do this. This would not help anybody. And this seems like a good thing. This seems cool. If I could subscribe for $2, right? Like an annual subscription, like for anything, annual subscription, and I could participate in this physical challenge thing. It sounds like the show Survivor. They used to do challenges in Survivor. Yeah, these like physical, like, yeah, okay. One time a year? Absolutely. Wow, that's weird. Receive a gift you hate from a loved one. Give a gift you know they'll hate, but pretend to love? Oh, man. Absolutely. I would rather receive the gift that I hate. Why would you choose to give just from the feeling, the anxiety? Yeah, from the anxiety feeling of giving someone a gift that they will hate? Nah, I'll just take the bad one. All right, should we do some spot the differences? I'm trying to figure out, like, what is the best way to do this live stream, because I could also do some comic books. I was watching and have been watching these videos. I've watched a lot of these, and now I'm watching, and like Tintin, Lucky Luke. I have watched a lot of these. I'm repeating myself. Where is the Amérique? Tintin in Amérique. There it is. And it's just a comic book. And it's really, really good for understanding French. Oh, I don't have the audio turned on. But I was thinking I should do this during my live stream so that people who watch the live stream later, they can see, okay, at 5 minutes in, he starts the comic book. And then at the 30-minute mark, 30 minutes into the live stream, he will do spot the differences. And then 1 hour later, so if you just want to watch Open Guesser, you know it starts at 1 hour. Something like this. Something like this would be good for the live stream, because there are some people who are, you know, they're watching this later. So, and we don't have many comments today. We don't have as many comments. So I just want to make sure it's interesting. That's the whole point. Interesting, entertaining, and that I'm using many forms of grammar. I want to do things on the live stream that require different kinds of grammar. If you understand. I think a lot of you probably do understand. So, yeah, so let me know. Let me know. I will do anything. We can try a comic book. I forget what the website is for these comic books. Nope. I'm going to look it up on ChatGPT. The website for public domain comic books. Oh, sorry, I'm not answering your... I didn't register that. Favorite city that I have visited. Favorite city. I don't know. I think probably I would just pick this one, but I'm sure there are nicer. Yeah, I might pick Malaga because it was super warm. There was, in the center of the city, there was a large area where there were very few cars. The city center was mainly people walking around. There were not many cars, and it was a large area that was like this. So yeah, that was really nice. That was really nice. Not only of the next. I like it when there is an image, not only of the next. I don't quite know what you mean. Open Guesser has an image and is easier to understand. I like when there is an image. Oh, text. Do you mean text? Of the next. Anyways, it sounds like you like Open Guesser. So we will do some more Open Guesser. The live stream, that's for the viewers. It's for you guys. The text. Yeah. Okay. Stone. There is stone everywhere. We are surrounded by stone. And this looks like a very old place, structure. Very old structures, right? Yeah. They are in ruins. These are so old. They have, yeah, Peru. That's what I'm thinking. Machu Picchu, right? Machu Picchu? I think that's kind of the obvious guess. Yeah. Where is Machu Picchu? I don't know. Like there? Okay, yeah, close. Close to there. Cusco. Bueno. Tesco. Tesco. I think this is a brand that we use in the US, Tesco, for food. Oh, City City of Westminster. So this sign gives it away. Where is Westminster? Is that up here in the UK? London? What is Westminster? Is it like a part of London? Is it just outside of London? Or is it a separate city? Is Westminster its own city? Yeah, you got Kidderminster. It's probably like right outside. Cool. London. Sorry, somebody, you know, Lestat commented that it was London. I should have trusted Lestat. Chinese, there are a lot of buildings. For this one or for which one? Wow. Very, very pretty. I love this kind of thing. Looks like Spain. It looks like southern Spain down here, or maybe in around the Mediterranean Sea. It looks to be, but I should continue looking and think more on it. Spain, I agree. Lestat. Lestat 1. Lestat. Okay, your name is funny. It's just Lestat 1. Italy. Could be Italy, because look at this. Yeah, okay, Sclovo Grande D. Okay, so Italy. And we have jackets. This lady has a puffy jacket. Puffy. I'm going to look up the word puffy. Like this. Puffy. It's a funny word. Yeah, this is a puffy jacket, not a puffy jacket. That's leather from a cow. Moo, moo, moo. A cow, the animal. That's leather, I think. But anyways, I have too many tabs open again. So there it is. So I think northern Spain, or sorry, northern Italy, because of the jackets. Milan. Venice. Thought that I think Great Wall of China. That would make sense. Huh, I did have a tab about the Great Wall. I had two Great Wall of China tabs. Yeah. So somewhere up here. Close enough. Close enough. All right. There is a body of water. There is also a mountain. We can't see the top of the mountain because the top of the mountain is behind the clouds. So the clouds are blocking our vision. They're blocking our view. Sorry, using too many words. They're blocking our view of the top of the mountain. And we've got a motorcycle. Both of the motorcycle riders, are wearing helmets. That's good to see. That's good. You got to wear a helmet. You've got to wear a helmet when you ride a motorcycle. That might be incorrect English, but that's natural English, I guess you could say. Is this a mirror? Oh, that's cool. There's a mirror so that people can see what's happening over here. By looking at the mirror, anyone over here where the picture was taken can see what's happening behind these shrubs. That's good. Street lamp. So 100% not the US. We're in, you think Italy? Oh, Lake Como. No way. Where is Lake Como? Oh, was that it? Did I just see it? Como? But that might not be the right Lake Como. I will make my guess exactly here. So yeah, okay. Okay, Lake Como, right on the edge, right there. Close, pretty good. This is a good guess. I mean, considering how big the world is, this is a good guess. We were close. We were close with that guess. Shangri-La. Restaurants. Looks like the US, maybe. It's developed. It is a developed place. That's a good word, a good term. I will use this probably as I play the game. So developed countries have grown it's really about growth, I guess, and progress with technology. Developed versus undeveloped, right? Differences between developed and developing, as we say. Developing. Developed. This has developed. This one's still developing. So very developed area. This area is very developed. Clearly. Looks like Germany. Yeah, maybe. This sign doesn't look like the United States. So But maybe, like maybe it is. Marilyn? Who's this? I'm going to keep moving until I see something else. I am 275,000 square feet of workplace shaped for tomorrow. What does that mean? I am the kind of big. He's kind of big. He's a little big. New kid on the block. A block in a neighborhood is like this. An area closed by streets. This is a good picture. So there's a street here, a street here, a street there. And so this area is a block. And sometimes you can have blocks that are much bigger. This block is bigger. So the new kid on the block, literally a new child, a new kid in a town or a city on the block. New kid on the block. Think of me as a big, friendly giant. A giant. So like giant myths. Yeah, these are giants. He is a giant because he's huge. He's giant. He's a giant. He's a giant. That's funny. When we say you can call anything giant. You can say like it was a giant rainstorm. It was just a giant rainstorm, like huge, so much rain. Or a giant state. Oh, the Giants are a team. But a giant always means like a human. That's a giant. So, kind of interesting. Yeah, where is this? I don't know, man. The UK somewhere? Oh, I'm sorry. You said, yup, it's London again. I'm not doing a good job reading the... Okay, wow. You are good at this game. There are pictographs or some kind of carving on these pillars. There are big pillars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, more than 10, more than 20, probably. Pillars, huge pillars. And there are carvings on here. Images have been carved into the pillars, all of the pillars. And there's a statue back here. I mean, this feels like Egypt. Oh yeah, maybe Egypt. Exactly. Yeah. Like Luxor, he says. All right. Andre says Luxor. Let's go for it. Probably this, right? Maybe the city of Luxor has more history. Oh my God. Very good. Sweet. That's crazy. I think that's a record. I think that's a record. We're going to screenshot this. How do I save the screenshot? What? Save. Like, come on, what do I do? Oh, capture. Oh, shoot. Okay. It's on the bottom. They changed this about my laptop. The computer used to just save this stuff. Now it makes me hit another button. Capture. Okay. Yeah, really good. All right. We are at the edge of a lake. Some kind of big lake with some big rocks nearby. Some big rocks nearby at the edge of the lake. This is the very edge of the lake right here. We can see generally the edge is along here, the edge of the lake where the water ends. That's the edge. And if I zoom in, we can say the edge is right here at this moment. That's the edge of the lake, right? Hi and bye, Ray Nash. It's more complicated. Yeah, this one's going to be difficult to actually guess. Let's ask this guy where we are. Oh no, he's walking away. He's getting away from us. I need to ask him, where are we? But he's running away. That's funny. This guy just kept like avoiding the picture guy. Okay, let's go back to this little structure. Ooh, so looking at these garbage cans, this is the type of garbage can that we have up here in the US, over here, and I think this could be I mean, up here could be Alaska, Canada, could be Canada. I'm going to try to read a sign. Oh, I can't really do that. Capsaro. Ready? Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Kamala State Parks or something? I can't read this. It's too blurry. The letters are too blurry. I can read these letters. They're not blurry. These letters too blurry to read. So I will say like it might even be Flathead. I've never been to No, I have. If it's Flathead and I don't guess Flathead, I'm going to feel silly. So no, Nevada. Okay. Wow. All right. Oh my God. That's easy. It is the Eiffel Tower. I think, right? That's the Eiffel Tower, right? I'm not going crazy. That's Paris, France. The Eiffel Tower. Boom. I mean, it's like right some corner of it. That corner, that side. Huh. It looks like he's posing for the picture. Like he's sitting there posing like this or like that. But I think he doesn't realize he's in the picture. This glass pyramid is weird. Does anyone recognize the glass pyramid? Has anyone seen that before? Whoa, there's a much bigger glass pyramid. I think it's glass. I don't know. It looks like glass. Yeah. Oh, really? You know this? Or you are guessing the Louvre, which is somewhere around here. All right, wow. 2 images from Paris, France in a row. 2 images from Paris in a row. This one, oh man, I don't know. Some important place, because there is a lot of land where nothing is happening. This feels like a picture from Russia. Some kind of Russian government land place. Russian government land place. I'm sorry, that's terrible English. It reminds me of Washington, D.C. So, Washington, D.C. also has quite a bit of area like we see in the picture. A patch of grass, some statues, a body of water. There's a body of water just outside of the Washington Monument. So it feels like a government thing. Other than that, I don't see the Washington Monument. This tall structure. I'm gonna say it's the capital of Russia, which is where? Moscow. Nope, it was Paris again. I'm sorry, I thought, so stupid. I thought those were old messages and that you hadn't guessed. New York City? That's New York City. I mean, yeah. Easy. Somewhere over there. I should have looked around New York City more. There are so many billboards in New York City, advertisements, huge screens with advertisements for companies like this brand of tequila, French Azul, this brand of yogurt. Like, it's just a massive screen that shows the brand, nothing else. Sometimes there's Mark Wahlberg. Sometimes there's Mark Wahlberg or someone like this. He's an actor. Sometimes you'll see Mark Wahlberg with a bottle of tequila, or this person, like a person, right? Sometimes it's just the brand, you know? It's just, hey, look. So weird. Let's go to the next picture. I don't know, but in the United States, we do not have buildings with this very old look. These buildings look like they were built in the 1600s. The buildings they have a very old style in Europe, more so in Europe. Oh, so, okay, we say London for this one. The guess is London. Don't know why, but okay, that was correct. Man, you guys are good at this. Ooh. This looks like the United States. Oh, this looks like Utah. This looks like, you know, Arches or Three Sisters? 100%. Where's Arches National Park? Zion? No. Canyonlands. Sorry, I want to get a good guess. It's in this part of the US. So, somewhere like that. Arches, there it is. Oh, Arches is way over here. Okay, this building has some crazy stairs leading up to, what the? Wow. So you can take stairs and go up inside this sphere in this crazy structure. What is this? This is a weird place. I feel like someone should know what this is, because it's so big and looks so weird. It's so big and so weird that I think, I should maybe know what this is. It's some kind of art, right? Just some kind of art. I think. But what is it? Beats me. Probably in Europe somewhere. Belgium. Some place in Belgium. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to do something else. Like a little bit of the spot the differences game. If we can find a good website for it. How long has this stream been going? Oops. I can't see. I can't oh, that's right. I turned off the rewind function. Oh, thank you, Torpheus, thank you. That's very sweet. That's awesome that you... Man, let me fix the chat thing. This is silly. Yeah, give me a second. I will pull the chat up. How to show... while live streaming to YouTube. But yeah, Torpheus, I'm very glad to hear that. It's very... Isn't it cool? I just want to like... I want to directly say this on chat. Just because I can. Where's my channel? Isn't it crazy? Can I reply to this by clicking something? Put user in timeout. No. Native English speakers. Yeah, you're welcome, man. You're very welcome. It's so awesome to know that a few people have utilized these resources in the way that I envisioned, right, when I was thinking about doing this. Like when I had 10 videos in 2023 or something, and I thought, man, I need to go make a bunch of content and just make it like pretty good, just make it decent, but make tons of it. And anyone who is smart will have this free thing, this free button, this button they can press every day. And I know they will learn so much English. So yeah, in the way that I envisioned. So that's it. Language acquisition is cool. You can do it anywhere, anytime, for free. And there are, whoops. And there are people paying crazy money to fail at it, to fail at doing so. They pay money for someone to give them the wrong instruction, the wrong class. Like, it's crazy, dude. Crazy world, right? But yeah. Anyways, what was I gonna do? A little spot the differences for you all. Brilliant method. Yeah, thank you, Andre. I think it is as well. I think it's a good method. Like I said, it worked for Spanish and it's working for French. I already talked about that, so okay. Let's stay on topic. Ooh, oh, it's a YouTube video. Should we try this? Oh, it's not gonna let me click, I don't think. Maybe. Ooh, no. Alright, let's try this one. Your work has been very helpful to many people. Yeah, thank you. I think it has been. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. could be better. The channel could be better. There's more I can do. We are not done. There's more to do. Vocab. The vocab series really should take priority again. The best thing I could probably do right now is live stream a few times a week, vocab, couple video games. That's probably the most input for output in terms of my channel. So the vocab will continue. Because when I learned Spanish, I did use flashcards. I did learn words like this. Oh, this looks good. This looks fantastic. Well, really it looks bad, but it looks better than what you sometimes find. So just forcing yourself to learn 5 new words, which is what I do on the vocab videos, that's important. That's very important, and I did that. So I did that for Spanish. So yes, that will continue. Don't worry. All right. Oh shoot, was that my spot the differences? Yeah, no, not doing that. All right, find me a good website, man. Oh man. Sorry guys, we're just trying to pull up the spot the differences for a moment. Crazy Games, I think I already did that one. So there was a website with good photos and not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Spot the difficult test game website free. Sorry. This is taking a moment. I want it to let me click on the game. Should I just ask ChatGPT? Like a Gen Z person? Like a modern internet user? Link me to websites with good, difficult, interesting spot the differences games. Mikey Fashions. What kind of Christmas? It's Christmas. Okay, 262 likes and only 79 dislikes. We'll see if this is a good website. We will soon find out. But I'm not going to stream that much longer today. I'm going to make a vocab video. So I will do that today for you all. We'll get that going again. No reason the vocab videos should stop before 2,000 words. Like, at least, why not 3,000? There's no other people doing the vocab. Okay. There's a cookie on the tree, on the Christmas tree. There's a, yeah, Cookie Man. What do we call these? I feel like Cookie Man is a word or something, but oh, it just goes away. That's weird. It just deletes the difference. There's a blue light. I don't like this one. I don't like this with the cursor is weird. I don't like this one. Silver Games. Okay. Looks all right. We've got people playing basketball. Why is it so small? What's the point? Man, these suck. These suck. Yeah, the picture's a bit small. Okay, how about the third option? How about the third link? Where's the game? Spot the difference. Okay. Spot the difference. Ultimate challenge. Play now. Why are you making me click so many links to play the game? I know how to play. How do I play? This is so boring for the live stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but why can I not just find a good good website for this? We will find one eventually. Okay, we have a monkey, I think. Like looks like a monkey with, he's got a few things. He has a few things. He has a fishing net, or a net of some kind. I don't know exactly, but he has a life ring around his waist. He's wearing a life ring, is that what we call that? Yeah, a life ring. Here he is. I'll put that right there. I don't see any differences. What the? What? Oh my god, his tail. How many? 1 out of 3. Okay. This might still be good. I guess it's difficult. Maybe one of the rings on the life raft is different. Oh yeah. Wow, tiny differences. The differences, I think, are more difficult on this website. There's a piece of the life ring, a white stripe, that doesn't seem to be here on the other life ring that is around his waist. It's around his... Time's up. Oh, come on. No timer, please. Well, doesn't matter. 1, 2, and the third difference, I don't know. Tricky photo. How about this flower? Maybe there's something different about the flower. Nope. These alternating orange and yellow petals of the flower We have orange, yellow, orange, yellow. Those match. These match these. And I believe this matches this. There's one more thing different. There's one more difference apparently. I'm looking at his hair now. Oh yeah, it's the hairline. There's a small difference here on the end of his hair. So, next level. Okay. In this picture, we have a plate of food. Looks like a pretty good plate of food. We have a cup with some nuts and maybe raisins. Maybe there are raisins in that cup as well. So, nuts, almonds, peanuts, pumpkin seeds, raisins, tomato, lettuce, broccoli, butter, eggs, bacon, pancakes. So let's take a look. Well, there are the same amount of peanuts, the same amount of green seeds. Seeds, or yeah, I think they are a seed of some kind. 2 almonds, 4 raisins, or whatever those are. The broccoli's the same, but okay. Let's start. Says right piece of bacon. So this piece of bacon on the right, it must have, yep, it has a difference in the shape of the fat. The fat has a different marbling. The word is actually like marble, like the stone. So marble is a type of stone. This is marble. So a marble table or a marble counter is a very pretty thing, marble. And we call this, oh, time's up. Okay. That's okay. We just restart the timer. The marbling of the fat on the bacon is different. Right there. Well, actually, it's the difference is like right here. Okay. The egg is, I think, totally the same. So there's 2 more differences. Maybe the seeds of the tomato are sort of different. These seeds right here. So I think that this is some kind of green seed. And these are the seeds of the tomato. Man, it's probably this lettuce. Okay, yep. There's a piece of lettuce over here that we don't see on this picture. So there's only, oh, a green seed? Is it really? Oh yeah, the green seed is kind of pointing. The green seed is pointed or turned a different way. All right. Cool. An anchor. This is an anchor for a boat. This part is really the anchor, okay? And there is a rope. The anchor is only useful if it also has a rope. So there's the anchor and the rope on the anchor, or the rope of the anchor, the rope on the anchor, either way. Man, it's gonna be some tiny difference. Yep, the color. Wait, what? That is a difference. No, that is a difference. What? Isn't that a different color than that? Am I going crazy? Okay, piece of rope, left side. Which, high on the rope or low on the rope or in the middle of the rope? Which part of the rope is different? Is it up here on this top part? Or, okay, the difference is low. It's on the lower part. Oh, well, there's a difference here in the middle. The middle, yeah. Middle of the rope. Time's up. Just go back. Okay, lower one more. Yeah, whoops. I'm not seeing the difference. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Below the circles. Circles. What circles? Oh, yes. Yes. Wow, there's our small differences. So in this, like, this left corner, this left rounded corner of the anchor, there's a bit extra rope. I also think the color is different between this and this. Well, whatever. Oh, that, yeah, so I think it's that. But the game is not accepting my... Yeah, this is a difficult thing to describe. It's like, no, the rope, the lower part of the rope. But yeah, I might say, being a native English speaker, if I had to communicate where this is, I would say on the rounded, the bottom left rounded corner, because the corner is not like that. It's rounded. So I would say the bottom left rounded corner, there's a little bit extra rope. There's more rope on the right side. Yeah, one more thing. Man, this is boring too. I don't like these pictures. So, next image. How do I just go to the next one? Minus 10 points for wrong clicks. Uh-oh. I'm losing lots of points. Okay. Do we like this one? Do we like this? Also, that's a nice comment. I want to answer this respond to this comment. Also, I'm getting a little bit tired of talking. I get a little tired of doing a longer live stream. or talking in general. But this was a nice comment. That he learned the tenses very well for English. Sweet. Many hours of I couldn't see this part on my phone. Your videos. Okay, cool. You learned this from my videos. That's good to hear. Because I think to myself, like, do I use enough different forms, variations of English when I speak? Do I use enough? So that's good to read. Is there a tense used very rarely? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think about that kind of stuff. I have no idea. There might be, but as a native English speaker, it's just I don't notice. So is there a tense that is most rarely used? That's a weird way to ask. Most rarely. Least used. Will have been. I will. Yep. That's probably. Yeah, that's not common at all. By next July, I will have been studying. Funny that it gave us this example. Well, not really, because I'm asking about English. So, by next July, yeah. Do you understand this example? I think this is kind of obvious. If you started studying English in July of 2021, if this is when you started, you would say that next July, this coming July, I will have been studying English. Yeah, pretty simple. Pretty simple. Anyways, let's do what? More of this website. The differences are kind of, or I just don't like the pictures, really. I don't like the pictures of this one. So, unfortunately, I think I have to keep looking for a better game. No, that's the one we just clicked, I guess. Excuse me. Any ideas or preferences at the moment? Would anyone prefer a specific type of activity? A specific thing to do? Have you tried this? Comprehensible British English. Hello. Welcome. Guys, another YouTube channel, Comprehensible British English. Go ahead, give him a subscribe, because he will probably, I would imagine, you're going to upload some more videos. Oh, and you have subtitles. Nice. I don't do that. I don't put the subtitles, so that's really good. Guys, definitely, these are gonna be great videos for you. Especially because the different accent. He has a different accent. And it's important to understand both accents. You don't have to be good at speaking one or another, in my opinion, but understanding it, definitely. Or like getting used to it. Have you tried this site? But I don't see a site that you're linking to. Also, what's your first name? I should probably call you by your first name. Yeah, I've just avoided doing that, which, you know, Dylan. Good to meet you, Dylan. Good to, well, haven't quite met you yet, but yeah, keep going. People need all the content they can find, and some people will prefer your style, your information, your disposition. Some people will just be like, oh, I like this guy's videos the most, and they'll just watch. So yeah, very nice, very nice. Okay, what to do, guys? After your videos, I understand. Good, only North US accent. Right, exactly. So that's the issue with the fact that there isn't a variety of comprehensible input. So you should definitely be doing British English. It's kind of like it's kind of like you want to be good at running. If you want to be a really good runner, you have to run on flat ground like this, and you have to run on hills. If you want to be good in general, you have to be good at both. It's like that's a weird analogy. I don't know, but what should I do, guys? Should I do this game? I want to find a good spot the differences site. Like, come on, man. How hard can it be? Imposter differences? I need to just keep looking. Ooh, actual pictures? That might be nice. We are good at Open Guesser. Yeah. Oh, you know that one? Turkey? Okay. Sure. Sometimes I think Open Guesser is not good for Istanbul. So yes, Turkey. Nice. Right? Yeah. I struggle with saying, well, I feel like I'm not saying as many useful things in different tenses. It feels like I'm just saying, this is a mountain. These are ruins. This is made of stone. This is Machu Picchu again, I think. If it's not, that's crazy. So this looks like some kind of land with no buildings overlooking a big metropolitan area, a big area with people, a developed area, lots of houses and buildings and streets. And we are on a rocky mountaintop or something, some much higher elevation place. And it looks like pictures that I see from over here Ireland, UK, or this kind of thing. So yeah, what do you think? I don't know. I'm gonna say Ireland. Why not? Nope. Oh my god. That's very far away. Almost 10,000 kilometers away. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I don't understand movies and TV series at all. Because of the way I'm saying the words, maybe? And I'm not using words that are strange. I'm using more basic vocabulary when I'm speaking in the stream. So the whole point with the comprehensible input is that we're going to use words that you do understand, and I'm going to speak slowly enough so you can understand what I say. And as you do that more and more, the grammar becomes familiar. You learn to expect a certain kind of grammar. And then, when you watch the native content, eventually, you are much more used to these different types of grammar. And therefore, you can understand faster and faster and faster. And you are more accustomed to the sound. For me, the main problem is how people pronounce words. Yeah, people pronounce words very quickly. They will say, like, differently than I do here. They'll say, for example, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go outside. All right, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go outside. What are you gonna do? I don't know. I'm gonna go outside and see how it is. I'm gonna go outside. Just fast. So, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go outside. You just have to get used to the sounds. And then when it's the same reason, like, I listen to people speak English at a normal speed all my life. But if I go to a Joe Rogan interview, it's funny to click on this one, but if I put them at, what's normal volume? I don't even know. Can you guys hear this? Can you hear Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Disclosure day. Very interesting.
But if we turn Joe Rogan on to
he was
2 times
always,
speed,
way ahead of the curve when it comes to the whole UAP UFO stuff. You know, with Close Encounters of the Third Kind, he had that French scientist that was essentially.
I still understand.
I wonder how much he knows.
Was that an accident? Was he fed some information? Was he a part of the disclosure the whole time? That's what I was wondering.
I mean,
It has to do with disclosure. No, it has to be some process too. I think so. I don't think. I mean,
And I've never heard, it's like, I am only trained on English spoken at a normal speed, but I can still understand 2 times because I know the sounds. So yeah, I try to do a mix of pronouncing words clearly so that you hear them properly, but also speaking in a normal tone. I try to do both. But anyways, let's continue with this, right? I mean, if we can find a single game that's good, man, what the heck? Actually, I might just end the live stream here and make some more, yeah, I'm gonna take a break, do some things, and make a vocabulary videos. Yeah, podcast is much easier to understand than a movie. And also, like, it happens to me if I watch a movie in English, sometimes I don't know what the guy said because he's like, hey, we have to go out, like, speaking really fast, or there's noise. So it's normal. I don't think movies are a good way to learn a language unless you have subtitles. Then it will be good. Okay, this might be a good website to do a couple photos. Let me just change this. Make my face a little bit smaller. There's some kind of design on this white, I don't know what it is, but yeah, this piece of white whatever has a design on it. This one does not. Jeez, we only have 35 seconds. What else? I don't know. This is a hard picture. Some of the flowers, yeah, right here. What? There we go. And yeah, here there's some flowers, some red flowers hanging lower, you know, hanging down. Piece of wood next to the window. Piece of wood next to the window. Wait, what? In the center? Oh yeah, there's 2 windows, I guess. Well, there's like 8 windows. Piece of, oh yeah, right there. Okay, nice. We just got it in time. We just got the final difference just in time. All right. Not a bad picture. Some flamingos in a shallow body of water. Just a little bit of water. Probably the colors are going to be different. There's going to be a pink flamingo and some kind of white bird. I don't even know if these are all flamingos. Oh, there's one in this picture. There's one extra. There's one more. Right there in this group. The tree definitely has some, yeah, there are more leaves and branches over here. That's a good question. Have you learned Spanish completely, or are there still words you don't know? There are still some words I don't know, but it's to the point where if I listen to a Spanish podcast and I don't recognize a word, usually the other guy in the podcast also doesn't know and he'll ask, oh, ¿qué es margartusalismo? ¿Qué es margartusalismo? Oh, margartusalismo se llama, like, he didn't know. So yes, there are some words that I still don't know, but mostly I understand everything. Yeah, these spot the differences. I don't know. Not liking these photos. I'm very picky with the spot the differences game. Italian brain rot. That looks maybe better, these pictures. But actually it's 1:30. I'm going to end this stream. Okay, this has been a long stream. I think I started this at 10:20 or something. So again, thank you for watching. I hope it has been enjoyable. One thing I think I'm going to start doing is having a structure, right? A structure, like a curriculum. What's the word? An itinerary, right? Something like, you know, like this. A plan for the live stream where we do certain things for 20 or 30 minutes, and then we do another one, and then another one. And sometimes we will stop and just talk, but it should be on a schedule so that when someone watches the live stream later, they know, okay, I'm gonna go to the part where he plays Spot the Differences, or the part where he reads the comic book. So for the French, for the French comprehensible input videos, most of what I am watching right now is this comic book, these comic book series. And it's plenty. It's plenty of French. It's interesting enough to watch. So I'm thinking, okay, I should do a little bit of this on my live streams as well. Just do, like, you know, structured things. All right. So, yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for being part. Keep learning English. It's fun. It's easy. All the content comics were the most boring for me. Okay, that is good feedback. That is good feedback, because that's how I felt a little bit as well. That's why I didn't make too many of them. Because, like, The Forest, I think, is more interesting, easier to watch. Like, you just sit back and watch, you know, the video game. Kind of easy. Alright. Anyways, we'll keep doing these as well, because nobody does this. Nobody does live streams. So, peace. Stay tuned. More videos. Hasta luego. Bye bye.